welcome to Crypto Technical Analysis, episode 82. My name's Adam. I am your host, and today we're going to go into fixing bug fixes, looking at our Crashlytics, and we're going to go into that. And then we're going to do some planning on what's the roadmap of what this app is trying to do, and then maybe add another indicator in there. So the first thing is I did fix this color picker view, and I think I referenced this in a previous version, a previous episode. So I'll close this one. I don't think anyone else actually using that feature, just myself. So then the next thing, and this guy has been haunting me forever, really. And looks like indicators, true range indicator, calculate. This comes into average true range indicator of the Kotlin channel. Calculating this bad boy. Technical analysis update Kotlin channel. Let's take a look at that. See if we can do some checking to see like what's the deal. Alright, so online 656, technical analysis 656, 656 right here. KU. Okay, looks like we're not actually checking to see if we have values. So we probably want to have some checks in here if KU dot size time series dot tick count, tick count is less than, or no, it needs to be greater than I, and KM dot time series dot tick count is greater than I, and KM dot time series dot tick count is greater than I, and really this close price should be greater than 0.2. Let's see where this was called. Recalculate data, technical analysis 163, 163. Let's take a look at what does it have any logs? Exchange overlay. Okay, this guy was actually really changing a lot of stuff to coin. So bit score to coin. So change overlay, zigzag, off, on. Okay, so he was really jamming out, doing a lot of things. I wonder what coins he had. Change coin, Bitcoin to Aussie coin, and then it went from Bitsquare to coin. So let's actually try that out. Simulator. Oh, I think. Let's turn off full screen for a second. Alright, let's open up CryptoTA. So Bitcoin to Aussie, and then we want to test changing from Bitsquare to coin. and having the Keltner channel up. It's a little slow. I think the simulator. I had it up since 2 days ago, and I think they have memory leaks. Oh, come on, this is really slow. Come on. Yeah, this is way too slow. Let me close it. Oh, I didn't update the Kotlin version. Let's download that while this is slowing down.
This my flex track, Luther from Lex track. This the rise of abstract, me getting the last laugh. Past that, past rap, I don't need my past back. You trying to figure out your dreams, I'm on fast track. I remember wanting everyone to know my name. I got love for everyone who came before the fame. I promise to keep it going and I'll never change. 18 worldwide.
Okay, restart. Let's restart. So this guy was actually on it for quite a while, 10 minutes. Everyone up, down. Oh, come on. Update, none items selected. Recalculate. Is this the same person? Yes. Part of Keltner channel, really, but it's because there's no data actually. Oh, this is updating the non-item selected. We need to take a look at that. I think this is where the root cause is. Update non-item selected. Non-item selected. Yeah, this is hitting a lot of people. Alright, so we're back in business here. Close. We're not going to update the ID right now because that takes a little while. So the oh, sorry, I wasn't in full screen. This is really hitting the non-item selected, which is 185. So go to that. 185. Technical analysis. This is the latest version, I believe. No, gotta look at the 36. 36. 120. 120, recalculate. This is where, wherever this is called, we need to make sure that we have data. can do that. Because recalculate looks at yeah, it looks to see if it's not empty, the data. And comma, or is it comma? Comma dot, or question mark dot. Okay, so this is not. Oh, these are the overlays, so it's not this. It's the check to see if we have a time series and close price. If this dot time series that is empty, or this dot close price time series is empty. Oops. Return. Okay, let's force it. So either if the time series at close price is empty, we need to bail. Yeah, I don't know why it gets into this weird funky state, but start exchange, wax. Let's try that. Alright, let's take a look at the other bug. The other bug is my line legend renderer. Does this affect multiple people? Just one person. Line drawer, fill, 58, out of bounds. Index. Okay, so my line legend render. Okay, that's a class that I created. So my line legend render line. 58x. Where's end index? End index should be doing this in order to avoid out of memory errors. Interval index. We want to make sure that it's not out of bounds the data set too. boundary entry. Out of bounds exception 58. I think we want to, if x is greater than boundary entry length dot size greater to or equal then break. So we're now over here, and we want to go to US dollar, Bitcoin, Aussie, UD, Square, and then it was coin. And then Kotlin channel. That's strange. Yeah, it seemed to be working. Alright, so I think those things will, we can call those fixed. Call this one fixed. I don't know if it will be actually fixed. And then it's an attempt. And we can say this one's going to be fixed too. Close it, and that covers all the bugs, current open bugs. And so the next thing we can go into is our to-do and going over basically the roadmap. Haven't done this in a little while, and we just need to reflect on what's happening. We did the Zelna done 9, I don't remember when that was, and we finished done, what was the other one that we added? Hull moving average? No, we did that one. The volume weighted average price. So I'm still interested in some of these indicators and keep adding them here and there, but the next really thing is we need to disable the switches when we're at the maximum of the secondary charts. This is really the top thing, because once I add this, then I can add in a lot more of the other indicators. I'm just hesitant to moving the other indicator or adding any other indicators because of this. So I'm only looking for overlays on the main graph. So that's kind of what these guys have been doing the past few times. So so I'm going to do this and then start adding a bunch of these extra ones, which it should be pretty easy. A rune's been done. The pivot points, maybe not. That's going to be a little tricky because it's going to be like lines, multiple lines, and probably not adding them to the legend because I don't want them to show up on the legend. Anyways, so once we get this and start adding in a bunch of more indicators, which I want to only do for another week or so, and just jam those out, and then I think it's going to be just like polishing this up, making sure it's stable. I ran out of music. Let's see, put that back on. Another one that I haven't done. This is an hour long. And let's turn this down a little bit on my side so I can think. So, and then really the next thing I want to do is take a turn in this app. We have a lot of indicators here. We're getting some good traction, but the next thing I really think we need to do, I don't really care for a splash screen. Feedback, I think it's a waste of value, so the user, they're not going to want to use it. I don't think they'll use it. I don't think moving the legend's going to be, I think the legend's okay, so I think this can be down, way down, down, down. And same thing with the CPU of the CryptoWatch. People aren't going to be changing it enough to actually bump into those issues. Really, the next main thing is adding tabs. I want to add a tab and do the turn off full screen. I really want to add a tab to have like the daily. These are like the top 10 coins in the past 24 hours and stuff like that. So people can come and not just analyze one coin. They can analyze a lot of coins in one page. Let's see. Let me go to the. Actually, go to this CryptoWatch website. Turn on full screen again. This is exactly what I want. I want these little things where they can see the graph of the 24 hours. They can see the percent change, and like a little bit of the volume. So super compact cards. I haven't been on this in a while. Exchanges. Interesting. So something like that, and then we can change it to 7 days or 30 days or whatever. And so this is the idea that I wanted to. So yes, the core, the columns. So okay, sorted by volume, sorted by price change. So this is exactly what I want to duplicate. CryptoWatch. Is it actually look nice on the phone? I don't even know. It kind of does. But I want to duplicate this. I don't think it's going to be don't think it's going to be too difficult. Really, it's just hooking into, it's going to be getting some new data from the from this website because they have a great API and I like using it. And then it's going to be trying to implement this. So that's the next thing. It's actually been taking me quite a while to get to this point. So yeah. So now that we've gotten here, I have like 20 more minutes until I want to go swimming. I don't want to add I keep staying away from this because I'm just kind of dreading. I don't really want to do it, but I mean I have to do it because I know that I can't just keep adding in charts. What I want to do is I want to look for one more indicator that's not a kind of like weighted volume average price, that's not going to add another thing, another chart, and separate chart. So maybe I can look for another one of these. This looks pretty easy. Price, volume indicator. Let's take a look at it. Price, volume indicator. Price volume trend. Yeah, that's that is not a that's a separate chart, so we're not going to do that one. On balance volume indicator. On balance volume. That's a separate one too. Ooh, BV. See, this probably is going to be a separate one too. I'll just look it up. This is negative NVI. No, does it show up on charts? On the regular, on whatever chart thing I have. Oh, actually, this looks good. No, it doesn't. Nope. It's separate. And then, yeah, I don't even know how that's any value. Moving weight, volume weighted average indicator. Graphs, come on. Okay. This is a overlay. Moving volume. So let's do this one. Alright, so we go to add 2/9/27/2018. Moving volume weighted average price. So overlay, we're gonna go to this and we'll go to what are things is it? It takes time frame and the volume weighted price. Oh, we already did one. This is just the moving volume weighted average price. Oh, so you just take in this indicator and so you must calculate the VWAP first, pass that in, and then do the time frame. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we'll put this right below this guy. We'll do moving, and then we'll just do M. This is nice and simple. I think. So let's go to where it's defined. Copy. Moving. Moving. Vol. UVG. M. We need to add that to this. And then we need to change this to M and M. Okay, so we'll just do find usages, and I think that's it for that. It's pretty simple. Then we'll go to
1,000 nights, 1,000 stages, 10,000 lights,
this. Actually, we'll do this one.
10,000 dreams.
Copy.
200,000 screams, 1,000 songs, 1,000 mics,
Update.
a million plays,
M.
15,000 likes.
Get entry. Moving.
We in New York at the Garden, 100,000 screams. All I did was put my mind to it, put my grind to it, put my shine to it. All that's left to do is put the sky to it. On a magic carpet, I'ma fly through it. This B-O-R-N-I music.
And then we want to do M, and then it will be, we want to include that, and it'll be this dot. Actually, we do get entry data like this. And it will be, oh, is it? And then as volume indicator like that? I think so. Let's look at the close price. I think that'll help. Close price. Close price indicator. Where's that actually initialized? Yep, like that. Yep. So I think that is okay as the volume weighted indicator. And we just take this and do moving to that, and then with an M right there, save, and go. Wow, if this works, this is so much faster than what I had before. While we're doing it, let's roll. Actually, it's building. We're gonna roll this anyways. Version code to 18 and 7. once it's done building, it'll do the resync. Oh yeah, the building always takes a little bit of time. Gonna do a sync now. No way. Oh, cannot be casted. Array list. Those are entries. Oh. We don't save it. We'll do where this is defined. We can do close price indicator. We'll do also late init var v WAP indicator. This dot VWAP indicators data. And then we can take this and we can do this. Okay. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, it makes sense because this is just the data items, not the actual indicator type. That's what this is. Cross your fingers, it works. Alright, cross your fingers. Okay, cool. Alright, I think it actually did it. Maybe. It's still going. Too much work on the main thread. That's kind of crazy. think it gets added. Yeah, it gets added. Cool. It worked. I don't know what color we really want to do. I don't think it's... You can change this. Maybe like a red. So red 300? Light red? Yeah, we'll use that. Light red. Alright, so we can actually call that one done. It only took like 10 minutes, which is really cool. With only one snag at the beginning. And yeah, we'll call this done. Let's do a build for... Let's just stop this because it slows. Kill it. It's slow as hell. Let's do a... I think it's synced already. And we'll do a release. No, that's not what I want to do. Cancel. Release. Generate signed APK. Next. Finish. And then let's go to app releases. Let's do manage release. Create release. Copy from previous release. 9/27/2018. Fixed. Patched. More bugs. Patched. More crashes. Added moving volume. Weighted average price. We can take up these. Save. So since going back to our to-do, okay, this is done. Call these done. We're gonna move these down. These are gonna be this is 1.3.2 to 1.3.7. I think it's 7. Alright, 7. Push that out. So the next thing we'll do is like a warning and disabling switches. Maybe like a toast or something, something simple, say like, you reached max limit, separate charts, something like that. So, alrighty, so thank you all for joining, and we're going to end this one today, and until